The excitement here at the sold-out arena in Portland. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Portland Trail Blazers. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. So the Lakers win the tip. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Johnson is out there with Randall, and it's Davis in the center filling out the middle. Kobe kicks to Randall, goes up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Now here's Batum following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. That's good.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
Portland on defense. Bryant gets a wide open look. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
What a season for Robin Lopez a year ago. Career highs in blocked shots and rebounds, especially on the offensive boards where he tied for 2nd in the NBA.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Aldridge, good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
The drive by Bryant. Davis. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Davis has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Outside for Batum. It's stolen by Bryant. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Lillard with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Lillard attacking. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And here's the fast break. Kobe Bryant leading the way. Here's Johnson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the 2nd effort. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And they're getting out in transition, too. Finding some easy points on the fast break.
3-pointer. That drops. Johnson's got 5. Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. And it's Thomas Robinson in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Wesley Johnson has always been impressive physically. Great size, terrific length for a wing, quick off the floor.
Yeah, he's got all of those ingredients, but his ball handling has been a bit mediocre, rather pedestrian, and I think that's held him back offensively. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Hill, he's checked in for Ed Davis. Now here's Lynn. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Lillard dishes to Kaman. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Chris Kaman playing a career low in minutes last season in L.A. Just the latest big man to be frustrated by small ball preference. But, you know, give Kaman credit. He didn't rock the boat. He played well when he was on the floor.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Randall. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
And Kamen scoring and rebounding. Well, excellent numbers for a reserve big man.
Yeah, really one of his better seasons on a per-minute basis, Kevin. We'll see if that carries over to this season, but the way he does it leads me to believe that he can maintain that pace.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in L.A. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
Terrell Wright's checked in for the Trailblazers. Blake comes in for Lillard. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Black's checked in for Bryant.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him, Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Did you get an assist and a field goal for that? I mean, that was ridiculous. I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist. Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
And it's Wright missing. The Lakers in the lead. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Young. Nash has got his first basket.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Can't get it to go. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 3. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Jeremy Lin, Ryan Kelly out there with Johnson. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Black in the 5 roaming the paint. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Matthews is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. And it's Wright missing. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Johnson can't hit. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Matthews passes to Wright. And the 3 ball is good. Wright's got 6.
I mean, what are you going to do defensively? You can just rise up and bang down a 3 ball like that. And He gets such separation with the height advantage.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Aldridge slams it in.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
A nice shot by Lynn.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Lynn's got it. Here's Johnson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Matthews into the lane. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Johnson.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark. Robinson's checked in for Lopez. McCollum comes in for Darrell Wright. Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Randall's checked in for the Lakers.
Jeremy Lin, as you would expect, focused on addressing his weaknesses, trying to get better with his left hand, passing, dribbling, and finishing. Even his mental approach, training himself to expect success and to keep that next play mentality.
And Davis now top of the key. And there's a foul called on Alan Crabb. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Bryant drives in to the left side wing. Johnson kicks to Kobe. Tries yet again. Outside, Lynn. Here's the three.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. That's some more rugged play from them inside.
To continue, that could be what swings this game eventually.
Here's Crabb. And the three off target. And Steve, the other thing that Lynn has worked to improve is his defense.
Yeah, well, you look at his rate of steals and blocks, it's pretty good. And then, the biggest thing for him is just staying in front of his man. That's so tough to do these days in the NBA with so many lightning fast point guards. But Lynn has worked hard to improve in that area, and I think it's really paid off for him.
Nash is checked in for the Lakers. Robinson with the block. Here's McCollum. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. McCollum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play to
Hudson. Joel Freeland comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for McCollum. Grab dishes to Kaman. Blake, that's for 2. They get the rebound. And it's Kaman missing. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
That's his second personal. 4th team foul.
On defense, Portland. It's stolen.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yep, 2 turnovers in a row for them. That's a recipe for disaster.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going. Well, a tough season for Steve Nash last year. Injuries limiting him to only a few games, and now in his 40s, it's looking like this might be his last go-round.
shooting for Portland.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And for Steve Nash, the last couple seasons, issues with his hip, hamstring, fractured leg, and then nerve damage. It's been tough sledding.
Yeah, it really has been. It's a product of a long Hall of Fame career, and the body inevitably starts to wear down. I mean, it's tough, but I understand his motivation to finish his career on his terms, especially after all the work he's put into getting back on the court. But sometimes the storybook ending you desire just doesn't come to be.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played Clark, he's been pretty effective.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread out system might have limited his playing time.
Pass to Crabbe with the shot. Good defensive work there by Young.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. Matthews passes to Blake. Here's Freeland. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Young. Can't get it to go. It's all tied in Portland. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
But Weston Johnson has been getting it done. 13 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. And it's Lillard in at the one. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. A nice shot by Lynn.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
And good on the basket. Book it. The Lakers trail.
You can look at a number of areas where the Blazers improved last season. Really an outstanding year all the way around. But one area they still had trouble with was their depth. That's an area they're looking to shore up going forward.
And the dunk by Lopez.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Kobe, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Steve, definitely something Portland didn't feel comfortable with last year. Last in the league in bench minutes played.
And by a wide margin. I mean, not surprisingly when they were also last in bench scoring. Hard to tell which caused the other, but certainly they didn't feel as comfortable as they could have, with heavy minutes from their reserves.
Portland leading by 4. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. And he goes in for the dunk. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Outside Bryant. That's good. Bryant's got 8 points.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Portland not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us, through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support.
Sixth time in franchise history, going all the way back to the 40s. With the Lakers that missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. He just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Lynn.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And Matthews gets it to go.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age be able to be so calm and collected when that fourth quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence, and that confidence is mixed with humility, and that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in game. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me, a bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And that one's good. Well, you look at the way he approaches the game, the way Lillard can take over as a playmaker, and he has all the ingredients really to dominate the fourth quarter.
It's a big reason why he led the Blazers back in so many games last year and even exploded for 25 points in one fourth quarter. So, you know, that game still sticks out to me as one of the most dominating performances I've seen, and it just showed how talented this kid is.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
You really got to give him some credit there. I mean, he really had absolutely no chance to stop that throwdown against a much bigger guy. But he hung in there and gave it a very strong effort.
Kobe attacking. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Kobe's got 10 points.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Portland. Wright comes in for Wesley Matthews. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Davis. Hill comes in for Randall. Nick Young's checked in for Bryant. And Nash is subbed in for Jeremy Lin.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
And the shot is good. And that's now 17 points for Johnson.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Right for three.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
And Young, here we go. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Damian Lillard.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish. You know, Portland has a new GM as of 2012, and we've seen not just changes with the team roster, which you would expect, but really an overhaul of team operations as well. New scouting tools, a new strength and training staff, and a remodeling of the practice facility.
And Young, here we go. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points. Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but then they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension. So that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild. that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
And it's right, sending it back. And Batum with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep.
And there's the feed to Young. Out to the right wing. The pass to Nash. And stolen by Wright. Lakers trail by 8. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Then there's Hill. Then it's Young. And it's Black in the 4-man position. The shot by Lillard wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Bryant. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portland. Batum dishes to Lillard. Another shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Here's Lynn. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game. Batum wide open, he fires. The 3-pointer no good. The 15-footer. Kobe can't hit.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard attacking. Here's Lopez. The layup off target. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
Tried to get a little too fancy with that one.
Unless the alley-oop is going to be uncontested on both ends of the play, you're better off avoiding it.
Nobody near Lillard. And the dunk by Aldridge. And the... So for the Trailblazers, Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Allen Crabbe in for Damian Lillard. And the Lakers also making a switch. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Ryan Kelly. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Here's Johnson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Still Trailblazers ball. 11 seconds on the shot.
Outside Matthews. Back to Aldridge. It's stolen by Randall. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and claw their way back in.
And they fed off their defense just as much as their offense in putting this run together.
Back to Robinson. Out left to the wing. And Wright kicks to Crabbe. Shot clock at 6. And here's Matthews for the three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last
Is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Portland trailing here. There's the three. Crab, no good. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Dishes it to Bryant. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Lopez, he's checked in for Aldridge. Batum comes in for Jarrell Wright. And Lillard subbed in for Allen Crabbe.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does decide this game, Clark. That's a huge swing there.
And a wide open look for Lynn. Second shot opportunity. And Bryant with the lay-in. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Lynn uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies, be physical.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland. And the Lakers also making a change. Nick Young's checked in for Johnson. Los Angeles leading by 3. Davis, the pass to Lin. For 3! LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that quickly all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, it's been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Here's Lynn. That one wide left.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Matthews, no one around him. The 3 won't fall. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt. Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play. Just look at what Aldridge is doing.
Those free throws put them in an excellent position to win this game. Now it's in the hands of their defense.
As your thoughts?
Well, what do you think, Clark? Do you go for the 2 or the 3 here?
I don't think you choose one or the other ahead of time. I think you try to take what's available. You get the best shot as quickly as you can.
Randall dishes to Davis. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up. He's going to switch here. 9 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
At least they have the advantage, but if they don't get a stop here, that missed free throw could prove to be a killer.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check.